Good to see you guys. Hello, John Leyland. Good to see you again. Let's just set this up because we're still not quite right yet. Well, we're just going to be talking about just general Q&As, and what we're going to do first for the first 10 minutes is just the people are coming into a live feed. We're just going to say hello. Hi, Cappy Chris. I'm a ginger nut. Either I am a ginger nut, a balding ginger nut, I might add. Perfectly honest. Let's turn this off. It's a bit bright, to be honest. Give me 2 secs. Oh, a red light, red light, red light. Brian Mills, good to see you, Brian. Switch this one on. That's a bit better. Good to see you, Brian. Gareth Price, good to see you. Richard, good for you to be back again, Gareth. Oh, there we go. That might be better. The Vaping Pat Carper, good to see you. Don't forget, guy, Vaping Carper does a vlog. Brilliant. We're going to meet up on the A1 pits at some point and do a session because we promised. All right, Dave Hall, good to see you. Steve Perry, good to see you, Steve Perry. Nathan, good to see you. Joel, good to see you. Richard, good to see you again. Oh, let's get this right. Let's get this right. Might put it back a little bit. 10 thumbs up. Hiya, mate. Good to see you. CW Carper, Gareth Price, Darren Wilson, Jason Sutty Allen, Sam Kindle, Paul H, Carpy Chris. Not live. No. Evening, John. Evening, Steve. Good to see you, Steve Easterby. Even got that wrong. You still pick a view. You know, just still pick a view. Well, I don't know why that is. Don't know why that is. Guys, can you see me now as I'm live or not? Let's just check. Good evening, Alex. Good to see you. It's live. Good. Sometimes it takes a while. It might go blurry, that's YouTube, it's just the way it is. With it being 6 o'clock, there's a lot of people on YouTube. You can see me, good, you can see me, that's fine. Brilliant, Paul H. Nathan, good to see you. There we go, there we go. It may just have been froze for you guys, just a little bit. Hiya, Carl, would you use hemp oil for the first time of for this time of year? Well, Leon says that about that all the time. Yes, I would use hemp oil, definitely. What's going on here? I've got the light's not very good, to be honest. Give us 2 secs. Good, you can see me now. That's the most important thing, you can see me. Turn this light up a bit. The ridge, there we go. Is that better, guys? Good, that's better. On the bank tomorrow, so am I. Canterbury. What's it? Congressbury. Where's that? When am I next on the bank? Well, I'm going fishing tomorrow to do a vlog about the drones and about Walker Wood. I'm going to, I shouldn't have said that. I'm going to a water and I'm going to do a vlog about the fish that's been put into there. Hemp oil all year long, exactly. All year long. All year long, even. Good lad, Carpy Chris, on the bank. Gloucestershire, mate. That's good. Hello, good Crispy Carper. Good to see you again. It's Crispy Carper. I need a bigger screen. I'm going to do that next week. Promised that last week, but never did. 0 degrees here in the States. In America. Joel, good to see you in the States, America. Good for being up, mate. 0 degrees. Was it -10? We've been watching the news in England, and it's been really bad in America, especially in New York. So, whereabouts in the States are you from, fella? Whereabouts? Guys, get a thumbs up today. We've got 32 people in the house. Out fishing tomorrow, mate. Bloody cold. Hemp pellet and hemp oil. It's a good tactic. Hemp is a good tactic. But some, I tell you what's good this time of year as well. There's something not quite right with the light on this. Give us 2 minutes. It's just blurring me a little bit. Lots of snow in the States. I know there is lots of snow in the States. A lot of snow in the States. What's all that about? There's lots of snow in the States. Bloody cold in Surrey. Good to see you, Richard. Good to see you, fella. Good to see you. Don't forget, guys, if you mention that you got your kids are in with you, get this right. Is that better? That's better. That's better. Hemp oil is good. That little tip I'm going to taste to you as well. Garlic. Use a little bit of garlic. Thomas Henry Mayers. Good to see you, mate. How are you? I'm fine. Do you think it's going to freeze tonight? Well, that's why I'm going to Walker Wood tonight, because it's 60 foot deep. It's a really deep reservoir. You're going to use baits from Monster Baits Dips for the first time, Steve Perry. Get them to send some stuff over to me. Let me have a look at it. Where am I fishing? A Vaping Carper. I'm fishing in a Walker Wood, which is in Staley Bridge, former trout fishery. 60 foot deep. It is 60 foot deep. Not going to freeze, I'll tell you that. Hemp oil gets you from the supermarket. You can get it from the supermarket. Have a look. I'm not sure whether you can, but have a look. Getting on the single Brazil nut in winter. That's a good one. The Brazil nut is a very good bait in winter. Brian Mills, good to see you, mate. So, Carbrook Angling Club, which is local to me, has announced today that they've put 85 dinks and dink linear crosses. Dinks, a brilliant fish. Madison, good to see you, Madison. Listen, Madison, Dad has promised that he's going to go and get you loads of treats tonight, milkshakes, everything you want. He said he's going to do it. He's going to be your special Santa after Christmas. That's what he's going to do. He's going to make sure you're looked after. So, Madison, say, Carl says you have to go to the shop. Cheer. Gareth. Listen, guys, speak amongst yourselves. It's great. So, anyway, the fishing club have put these new fish in before Christmas. They didn't want anybody to go to the lake because they didn't want anybody to start fishing it because these fish just get done. It is. Garlic is a great bait for fishing. Hemp seed oil is a very good oil. It's a very good oil. And I mean, Leon uses it. Gets it from SSP Baits or SPB. Not too sure. Don't forget, he's on at 7 o'clock tonight. So, what do I use for winter? Anything to get me hands on. I'm not a specialist, really. I'm not happy with this. Is that better? Anything that can really get me hands on is what I use for my fishing. Now, what am I going to be fishing tomorrow with? Just boilers scattered over in about 25 foot of water. Sure, you saw a post the other day. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. It came up too quick for me. Don't forget, get the thumbs up, guys. If you're not subscribed to this channel before, please hit that bell button, subscribe, and then you can get these live feeds and you get the videos and the reviews and everything else to do. Where are you going fishing tomorrow, Richard? Edney? Walker Wood in Staler Bridge. Walker Wood. That's where I'm going. It's a former trout fishery. There's a video we did about Walker Wood, and one of the first videos I did, on about the 4th or 5th or 6th video. Have a look at that. That's Walker Wood. It's never been fished before. Good to see you, James. You used a Carpy Chris. You used a bonbon once in France. I might try that. This summer I might try that. Fishing, will it be sitting on the bottom? I'll be fishing on the bottom, I'll tell you that much. I'll be using boilers. Well, I'm not sure what boilers I'm going to be using yet. Get on the zigs, Paul. I'd like to go on the zigs in 60 foot of water, but I'm not entirely sure how to fish the place. There's a lot of rocks in there, so fishing zigs on the bottom might not be the best idea. I'll tell you what I'm going to be using, and forgive me if I can't answer because I'm all talking about this 2 seconds. On a rocky lake, I'm going to be fishing only 20 or 30 yards out, and I'll tell you why I'm going to be doing that. Now, on my link, I'm going to put a little paternoster on. I've got my tackle box here, actually. So from the rig there, as you can see the rig there, from that line safe there, that's going to be attached onto the swivel and then to the rig. So the rig will be coming from, 2 secs guys, bear with me 2 secs. The rig will be coming from this point here, and this will only be £1 line. So if this gets caught in the rocks, then it breaks free. So I'm left with just the fish going to the main line. I'm not leaving this rig. So a lot of people make that mistake. So you're going to be fishing, if you're going to be fishing, oh, what's going on there? There we go. If it's going to be fishing, let's sort this out. If it's going to be fishing in the rocks, you need to make sure that this will come free. So it gets snagged up even, it'll come free. That's how I'm going to be fishing tomorrow. And with it only being about £1 or £2 line, that's why I'm only flicking it out 20 yards. I'm not casting it 20 yards. So I'm going to be fishing on this place is deep in 25 foot of water, 20 yards out. And which means I can throw the baits out. And well, let's see what we get from that. So that's a little tip for you there, just there. How would you fish it, guys? Tell me how you'd fish in 25 foot of water with big rocks. Big rocks. Tell me how you fish it. So hence why I couldn't fish with a zig. Your mate uses M&Ms. That's another thing I'll try. Exactly right, James, and walk wood, you will hit some snags. So don't mind losing the leads as long as it's there and the fish takes it up, it'll snap a pound line. Don't worry about that. With a floater in winter, Nick, are you going to fish on 25 foot of water on a floater with like kind of 0 degrees? It might be even 1 or 2 degrees. I fished this in February before it became a fishery, and it was -6. If Gareth Rothwell comes in, he'll actually turn around and say that it came in, it's -6. I went home, was too cold. Adjustable zigs then. Gareth, yeah, but it's going to be difficult with that little... I could do it. I suppose you've got a point there. It might be right. You've got a point. Could use a rubber band, like you said. Oh, with a float. Sorry. With a float. Yeah, I don't really want to fish with a float. 3 rods on a float. No. You see, it's a big, big windswept valley. So a float, it'd be like that. It'd be chopping across. Can you use most oils during colder months? Not necessarily. I'm not an expert on this, but I keep away from fish oils, to be honest. I would certainly look at an hemp oil or a vegetable type oil. Aniseed oil is a good one for using in winter. Use that in the matches. Just something just to give it a bit of a perk. Turn the light off over there. I'm wasting the battery. I missed that then. I missed that then. So that's where it is. 40 people in the house tonight. Good to see you. Listen, the other thing as well, I'll explain something to you. If you guys are going to do your own videos, then what you're going to realise is you can do your own live feeds and that kind of thing while everybody else is doing them. Because there's more people watch these videos after we've done the live feed than there is during the live feed. So it doesn't make any difference. Cod oil. Do you think cod, because it solidifies brine mills, do you think it's a good one in winter? I suppose it could stay in the bottom and they might get attracted by it. Winterized, possibly. Check out the winterized stuff. That's a good point. Hey up, Gary Rothwell, Carbrook Angling. This is Gary Rothwell. He's the gentleman who's sorting out, and also Doug at Carbrook Angling has been sorting a lot of things out. It does not solidify. Well, I'll have a look at it. I'll ask Graham Rowlands about that one. One of my friends is really good at this kind of thing. Squid oil, 5-star. Again, I'll ask Graham Rowlands about this. He's one of the gurus I speak to. Now, Graham gets really... He doesn't like me calling him a guru, but he knows his stuff. He really does. More than most people. Sorry, Graham, if you come in. Just talking about you, not at you. Put it in the fridge overnight to find out, Brian Mills. I'll have a look at it. Or the freezer, possibly. But it's 4 degrees, isn't it, underneath the water surface? So we'll have a look at that. Definitely. They cannot digest oil in winter. Whether it's solidified and salmon oil, blah, blah, blah. Can't miss that completely because it went too quick. Winter meat. Somebody answer his question here. Look on the feeds because I don't see him now because I'm only on my phone. Answer his questions and see exactly what he's saying. Get a thumbs up, guys, tonight. Message retracted, Darren. Didn't see the message. He was too busy. So, what else are you going to be doing? I tell you what I'm going to be fishing with tomorrow. Right? Now, coconut. I'm just going to be on the Cell tomorrow. There we go. Not sponsored by Cell, by Mainline. Nick Warner, it's good to see you, Nick. Really good to see you, Nick. I like to see you coming back on these live feeds, Nick. You're a gentleman. Cell's always smells great. But I'm going to be using Cell. Not sponsored by Mainline anymore. Used to fish for him or maybe a consultant, but I'm not anymore. Because it doesn't work on YouTube. How can you review things if you're somebody? I'm going to be using Cell stick mix and pop up tomorrow. Evening, Dean. Good to see you. I'm trying nuts. 35 days from Hinders. Hinders is a good bait. I'd like to try if Hinders could send some something from me to view and try. I'd love to do that. Getting the tiger nuts. Well, I like my tiger nuts, but I might even try one of the tiger nuts. I've got some prepared actually. The other thing that I'm going to put up is when I went to Vaping Carper says singles all day in winter. I'm going to actually go and put some particle out. When I did that video by Perfected Particles, thanks Jamie, he gave me some particles too. So I'm going to put about 2 or 3 kilo of particle out and hopefully pick some of these stockfish. Now when stockfish go in, as Gary will tell you from Carbrook Angling Club, they tend to feed quite regular and they kind of become mugfish. So when you get a stockfish, they become a bit of a mugfish, as just the way it happens. So you may come across as a good angler. And Gary said this to me as well before, so I'm reiterating what Gary said to me. It's just the way he walks. I walk a bit odd as well. Look, I've got my golf clubs in shot there. Let's get rid of them. Hinders Tutti Frutti, the same as Bobby's Originals. I've never actually used any form of Hinders baits at all. So, if Hinders watch this, send some to me at Chambers Business Centre, Back Pocket Productions, Chapel Road, OL8 4QQ. I'll have a look at some. Because you don't tend to get Hinders stuff in the Northwest too much. Correct me if I'm wrong. Get on the Tiger Nuts, I will. I missed that one then. I really did. Right, nearly 50 people in the room, and it's really good for you to spend your Saturday nights watching this Ginger Goon on YouTube. Richworth's Tutti Fruities. I used to use Richworth's all the time many years ago. Good bait, good bait. Stockies. Meant to say Stockies. I'm with you now. Get on the sticky baits. Now, here's the thing for this year. I was meant to have some baits sent to me, right? And they never did. When I did the review on the core baits, they was meant to send some out to me in the post for me to use, and it never arrived. So I'm not too sure whether I want to use that, because they let me down a little bit, to be honest. But this is a live feed. They might watch it, they might send it, they might apologise, but it never got sent out. So Matt, if you're watching, you never sent it. Never sent it. So as a result, I'm just using what I want to use. But to be honest, if you have a bait deal, or you work with a bait company, like Leon's got SSB baits, it's great. You know, it kind of helps with your fishing, helps towards the funding of these programs. Soak your baits in nut oil. Brilliant tip. That's a very, very good tip. Pellet or particles in winter? Particles. I love my particles. Now, it depends on the fish. If it's fish that have been raised on pellet and that kind of thing, they'll go to the pellet first, I think. That's just my opinion. 100 kilo sticky baits. 100 kilo of sticky baits. Brian Mills said particles as well. I think Brian's got a point. I do like particles in winter. Easy to digest. Now, you have to realise about fish, it doesn't sit in the gullet like we have a stomach. It passes right the way through the system and passes through and through time and time again. Coconut milk in particles. Carpy Chris, don't give the game away to everybody. Oh, 100 kilogram instead of 100 kilo. See, not 100 kilo. Most particles are high in fish oil. They are, depending on the particle you use. Very good point, Brian Mills. Listen, I got my ass kicked by Eileen on and by Graham on thermoclines. I actually do look at thermoclines, and I do believe that thermoclines exist in water. Now, they have another opinion, but this is the beauty of fishing. We all have different opinions, because every time I've looked at a ridge or something on a big lake where you've got two strips of water and the birds are there, that's clearly, in my mind, a form of thermocline. So I'm always catching fish on that. So that's no coincidence. It's no coincidence whatsoever. But that's each to their own, isn't it? Thumbs up, guys. Like and subscribe. Press the bell button. Simon's asking Richard how much. I missed that comment, so I do apologise, guys. I missed it completely. Completely missed it. You know, don't forget again, Leon's on at 7 o'clock after me. Now, there's some fantastic YouTubers out there at the moment as well, right? There's AD, Top Penguin. There's John Tosh, yeah, Hunt, Line and Sinker. There's quite a few good. Then you got the Vaping Carper. He's on here tonight. He's actually kind of getting going with his vlogs again and enjoying it. There's quite a few of them on here. There's quite a few on here already. Who else is he that I like to watch? Now, let me think. Who else is he? There's a few. There really is a few. Is it a daytime carper? What's his name? Friday night carper. Friday carper. He's a good one. Darren. And Brian Mills. I love Brian Mills. He's obsessive carper as well. I love Brian Mills because it's just the Brian in front of the camera talking. I actually like that. Some people don't like somebody just talking to camera. I actually enjoy as if I'm sat there with him. So, Brian, I like that. Obsessive Carper again, he's a good one. I do like watching the Obsessive Carpers. I watch a lot of YouTube. Dean's done one as well, Cheshire. No worries, Brian, it's a pleasure. I enjoy watching him, I do, Brian. Guys, and the other thing is, if I'm not subscribed to him, it doesn't mean I don't watch him, because it comes comes up on trending. So it comes up and I watch them anyway. I enjoy watching them. Evening, Keith Oakley. Good to see you. Okay, should I say? Missed the hell out. So I might actually still using the hemp oil, but I use the aniseed oil. I do like using aniseed oil a lot, so that's my little edge. Leon likes his hemp oil. I like the aniseed oil. That's what I like to use. How's the sound tonight, guys, as well? Because I'm using the Rode mic instead of a Lavelle mic. Vaping Carper. Organise a North and South team. No, I'll be honest. Vaping Carper, I hate catfishing matches. Can't stand them. It takes, in my eyes, it takes all the watercraft straight out of it. That's my, forgive me, I won't be any part of doing that. I do not like catfishing matches. Unless I took my Shakespeare tackle box and my float rod. Then it's a different thing. But the catfishing, no, we all know, guys, on a big lake, my personal opinion is you need to find the fish. And if you're having to pick the peg you're fishing, go home. I have no interest in it. Camping, exactly. It's team camping. Don't want to do it. Unless it's riddled with fish. But even then, they do show up. And if you're on the fish, you're going to win the match. And that's not a match. That's just getting the right draw. And this is my opinion. I do apologise, guys. Lance Baker. Good to see you, fella. No oil is best, John Leyland. Get on the sauce. Tamarick sauce. Good idea. Socials have the place. Now, I'll be honest, my time for fishing is limited. Hence why I don't do many socials. Because when you do socials, in my eyes, I want to catch. I don't want camp, I want to catch. I don't want to get drunk at the bank either. I just want to do my thing. Good luck on the swim, Cal. Yeah, exactly. Oyster sauce. It's a classic one, that there, Darren. Treacle and honey is a fantastic bait. I honey my baits a lot as well in the summer, especially. Essential Cell is a good one, but I actually like to honey my baits as well. That's one of the tips I use. I shouldn't have given you that. What's your on the deeper cat? Never use one, Keith. Never use the deeper unless you send me one to him. I like using my marker. I like the touchy feel. I'm going to be doing a vlog with Alan G, not related, about the deeper and the marker float. See which gives you the right indication. Shrimp paste is another good one. If you actually want to use shrimp paste, just use it, minimise it, keep it a lot smaller than what it should be. That's another good bait as well. Scopex and honey in a bird food mix. Yeah, but I think you eat that, Brian, to be perfectly honest. I think you sit there like a little squirrel going through the full bag until it's time to go home, feeling quite bloated. Am I wrong, Brian? Am I wrong? Tell me, Brian, is that exactly how you go about it? Because I would. Honey G. Carl, Daz Bird Food and Monster Baits, Dips and Watch You, mate. Give him a shout. Listen, Daz, good to see you, Daz. If you're coming here, good to see you, Monster Baits. You've got to be careful how you say that. You've had a few beers, Monster Baits, and, you know, think about it. Honey G. Possibly, Honey G. It's a bit like Danny, isn't it? When you got Danny G, that kind of recorded thing. Michael Childs, evening. Good to see you. Late in from picking up the daughter. Did you pick a sweets up? Did you? Did you pick a sweets up? Metamino soaked pop-ups. That's a good one. Hot water, silver chili over your bait. Seems okay. I like that. I couldn't have time to read it, but I read it and then left and I didn't have a chance. Good to see you, fella. Good to see you. So, yeah, some of the edges I do are honey, some of my baits. My bottom baits, not so much my pop-ups, my honey baits. My pop-ups are always a high attractor. Evening, Des Tobin. Good to see you. Late in from the footy. I didn't watch any footy today. Oh, I'll tell you what happened to me today. I went into the shed to sort my tackle out for tomorrow. Right? Syrup's good as well, Darren. And I noticed there was rat poo or mice poo in the shed, which means instantly everything has to come out of the shed to find the little rodent. Now I have some like kind of blocks in there that they eat and they pop the clogs, and as a result of that I couldn't find a mouse. Everything out, so it was tidy. I nearly did the vlog in the shed, and I thought, nah, it's just weird that doing it in the shed, the man cave, because the people I've seen going on the live feeds in the shed have been covered in duck oil or fat oil, haven't they? Get the traps out. I did, Carpy Chris. I put some mouse traps out. Right? That's what I've been doing. I've been making sure I didn't have any mice in my shed. All my tackle's in the house. Or my fishing tackle I might add is in the house. But things like sleeping bags and that kind of thing, luggage, I keep in the shed. Nothing of value. Good man. Yeah. So I nearly did it in the shed. Nearly did the live feed in the shed, but I decided not to. It's warmer in here, to be honest. It's weird. Doing a live feed in your shed is just weird. It's like your wife don't want you in the house. So right. So you bought the new Tracker coat. Did you see the guys? Did you see the last review I did about the coat from ProLogic? Did you watch it? If you didn't watch it, it's the video before this one. If you're looking on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. Press the bell button. Did you enjoy the vlog? Now, listen, I'll explain something about that vlog. I did the sound bad for a reason. Yeah. Oh, thanks, mate. Good video. Right. For a reason, I did the bad sound because in about 4 or 5 videos time, I'm going to do a vlog about sound on the Wednesday night feeds, and I'm going to revert back to that video so you can see how to get it wrong by putting the mic next to a noisy camera. And that's the reason why I've done it. So there's going to be mistakes in these videos where on the live feed and video feeds and different things we're going to be doing, we're going to be talking about the past videos. And the reason why I'm doing that is quite crafty. You go back and look at the other video. So if you like the reviews, thumbs up, guys. There's always 5 people or 6 people who don't like him. Now, I know who it is, or one of them is, so I blocked him. Can't comment now tonight either. Thought, do you know what? And there's a reason for that. He slagged me off, and Leon, after about 3 hours, for no reason whatsoever, and we thought, do we need somebody like that in our lives? So we didn't. We went, see ya, bye, weirdo. We'll see you later. Any reviews about Baitworks? No, I'd like to see some Baitworks stuff. If Baitworks are watching this again, like this, I keep on saying this, send it over to me. I'll put a link in. Yeah, Gareth Price, I'll put a link in. I've actually seen the Baitworks pop-ups, and I have to say, it was Andrew who was at, no, I can't say who he was with. Evening, Mike Blake, good to see you, evening. Kisses, loads of kisses. Back to you, fella. I can't say Andrew fishes for somebody and he uses their Baitworks pop-ups. I have to say they were brilliant. I'm going to get some of them. I'm going to buy some of them when it's warmer. I'm going to get some pop-ups, look really great. Don't forget, guys, get a thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs down. Makes all the same to me. Makes no difference whatsoever. So, anyway, what have we got here now? Hi, Carl. Would you look up pop-ups? I always do. Graham Rowland in the house. Good to see you, mate. Been for a takeaway, have you, fella? What are you on? Tell me what you're on, Graham. Graham's a bait guru. If you want to ask a question about baits, Graham knows, and he'll tell me off for this. He'll kick my ass. He'll phone me and say, Carl, don't do that kind of stuff. Graham knows his stuff. He knows his onions, does Graham. Leon said it as well, but he does know his onions. So if you've got any bait questions, ask Graham. And Graham, answer him, because you know what you do. No, he won't answer him. Yes, you will, Graham. Graham Rowlands will answer. I'm sure he will. I bet, what are you putting? You're putting kebabs in your mouth at the moment, Graham? You're camping and fishing in the big guy. Well, so sometimes we'll do it. I missed that because they all came up in a big stream then. So anyway, you've just got Manchester Carper. You've just ordered a kebab. Good man. Good man. I like that. After this live feed, I'm going to order something like that for me and Flynn, because it's me and Flynn in tonight and he's busy watching TV. Proper Job pop-ups, awesome. You were talking about Baitworks now, aren't we? They are good. They are good. I have looked at them. Andrew, if you're watching this, you know who you are. Very good pop-ups. In fact, I think they're one of the best in the industry. Right? Baitworks. Have a look at them. You get 5 minutes. That's why I'm independent, because I can say this. If it was with another bait company, I'd get a phone call in the morning like it's happened in the past. Carl, what are you doing, you bellend? And that's exactly how it happens. People grass you up. They can't help themselves. Tut tut. Putting cleaning glasses on. They go that quick, mate. You just can't see them. Ventex, a good sleeping bag. Never go cold. I have the Ventex sleeping bag myself, Paul. That's what I use. Brilliant sleeping bag. Not been out, been sick for the last 6 days, have you, James? See, there we go. What about disappearing? No, Gareth, I'm not into them. When I do this, right, and I talk about baits, it's because I use them, or I want to use them, or I have an interest in them. And when you're with a bait company, right, you kind of lose the idea of what you can use. Dispersal pop-ups, never heard of them. I'd be lying, I've never heard of them. What happened with fish with big gas? I don't know what you mean by that. What's Bull Brian? Sent from hell. Yeah, that's a good one. Tell me, Brian, I missed that one. What's... And with a bait company and I use what I want. Exactly. Well, you can do that. I understand that, Brian. But, right, guys, you keep on talking about yourselves. I'll explain what happens to me. I'll tell you what happened to me, right? As a result, I started doing these videos, right? And forgive me on this, and I'll get a lot of thumbs down for this. But I started to do these videos, and it was meant to be started learning how to do it. And I'm getting better as I'm going along. And I was a consultant with Mainline Baits. And some of the people didn't like what I was doing, so they just literally kind of put the boot in and made life a bit difficult. So hence, I'm not with Mainline Baits. That's what happened. Now, I don't even know the people in person, never met them, who actually made life difficult. Now, that's the thing when you're a consultant. They want to be further up the ladder, and I don't want to do that anymore. So as a result, I use what I want to use. And if somebody offers me to have some bait that gives me bait to use, or tries and samples, or we look after each other, then so be it. Leon does it. It saves on the cost of doing these vlogs. And if you can afford to save a little bit of money, like you all do, exactly, it's down to you to choose what you want to do. And now what a lot of tackle companies do, and bait companies and what have you, they try and force you to do certain things, or they try for you not to say X, Y and Z. That's not the way it should be. £6 a kilo. Well, I got it for free, to be honest, Mike. Those days have gone. I mean, I went straight down to the shop the following week and bought some stinky baits, some sticky, was it sticky stuff? Not sticky stuff. Sticky baits. I got some krill because the water we were fishing at the time, fish were coming out on a marine type bait. So that's why I went using them for a little bit. But I've used other ones. I've used which baits have I used in the last 3 months? I've used Cure Baits, Mainline still from time to time. All bait companies want it for me to produce written blogs once a month. See, they don't give you anything for this information, do they? The vlogs and everything. They don't want to pay you. Big companies want to make a name, but they do piss you off, to be honest. I miss that. I'm going to have to sort this TV out. See, 40 kilo, 400 quid's a lot of money, in it. CC Moores are awesome. Never used them. I'd like to have a look at them, to be honest. Never physically had a chance to have a look at them. Don't forget to get the thumbs up, guys, tonight. And like and subscribe, press that bell button. Currently got 52 people now, so it's a nice, easy number to deal with. I kind of feel sorry for Leon, who's on at 7, because what happens with Leon, he gets about 300 people commenting, and he can't do what he needs to do because they keep on scrolling up. And every now and again, mine come through really quickly like that, and I can't read them. I need a drink. Most of the time you make your own. I had 2 Pacific tuna, CC Moores is awesome in summer. Had 6 fish while out, others were blanking. Get pop-ups, paste, flavours from that, yep. Good brew, a little bit cold now. The smaller bait companies. Quality over quantity, Gareth Price. Yeah, but you still got to be careful. Why is bait so dear? Now that's a very good question, and I'm going to answer that question for you. Greed. Sorry, it is. Some of the baits that are on the market you pay in the shops are coming in at about £1.50 a kilo. Then I've got to pay the advertisers, everything else. Profit, brutal answer, but true. They've got advertising to pay for, packaging, staff, these kind of things. So all these things have to come from somewhere. That's exactly where it comes from. So I wouldn't really call it greed, it's just necessity. If that's more of a better answer for you to chew on. Greed. Somebody says so true. Somebody says like kind of not fair. Brian Mills, I give you the honest answer as well as the answer as well. Like, you know, I could do you the answer which is PC friendly, but this YouTube isn't about that. Ingredients are expensive. Yes, John, they are expensive depending what bait you're using. Some baits use bread as the main base mix. Can you say that's expensive? That's sometimes like £6 a kilo, or it could be soya and semolina and just flavouring, you know. Being on the bank, loads of lads paying £11.99 a kilo for name brands. See, not everybody has a bait deal as well, so I appreciate that. Leon doesn't particularly care about other bait companies. I speak to Leon from time to time, and we speak on the phone, and you've got to understand with Leon, he has a business to run, and he has to work with these people. He does social media for people, and he works mostly outside of the fishing industry. And as a result of that, he has to be careful what he says, especially on live feeds, where I don't give two monkeys, to be perfectly honest. Because I'll use what I want to use, and if they don't like that, I don't want to use them. Say it the way it is, straight, exactly. But Leon's a good guy, he does what he needs to do. You know, Leon is good at what he does. Better than I am. He's a better videographer than I am. He's better in front of the camera than I am. He does well. He's even on the point of that. When you look how many subscribers he's building up, he's better than what I am. Then, you know, praise to him. He does a good job. It's SSP, is it? Is it SSB or SSP? I don't really pay much attention. He's the godfather. Do you know what? He might be the godfather of the catfishing on YouTube, to be honest, because I can't complain with that. SSP, is that where it is? SSP Baits. Pre-digested fish meal, liver powder. Yeah, well, that's a good one. So, guys, tell me, right, let's be honest, right? Over the next feed couple of minutes, I want you to tell me, just say the name of the company so we know, free advertising from we know, just say what you use. And if it's homemade, just say homemade. I just want to know, just want to see. No, I wouldn't use old bait. 100 session for £100. Code of pop-ups, beach baits. See, this is a soap baits range. Making pennies right there. Haste base mix. Haste's are good. Brian, good man. DNA baits. Your own. Bait locker. GPO baits. It gives them all a chance to see who comes up, what's being used, doesn't it? DNA, Stinky. See, all of you are all using these things, and do you know what? It's good because you're all using different things. Hydro baits, techno baits, right? There we go. There's some more. They're getting free advertising there, aren't they? Sticky are good. Graham Rowlands. Graham Rowlands doesn't know what he uses. I'll not say Graham. Don't worry about that, mate. Slow down on the chat. Let's top 5. See, we've got Stinky, Minstrel, Urban, One, Mike Blake. What's One mean, Mike? What's One? Which baits do I use? Several. About 4 I use. Jolly Green Giant? Well, yeah, not including the pack baits. I'll explain the ones I use, right? And I'll tell you the truth. This is the truth, right? Sell pop-ups, that kind of thing. Bottom baits now and again, right? Which is mainline. Still use them even though we don't get on. If I'm struggling for a bite and I really want to go put a fish on, I use squid and orange, which is quality baits. I've got some cure baits, which I use them as well. And I've got sticky baits. So there's 4 baits that I keep in the locker. And then there's the particles as well. Top 5 baits used in the UK. Right, now that's a very good question, mate. Top 5. Now, the magazines will have you believe that the top 5 are the people who are paying for the advertising. You know, and the same thing when they do the awards, they say, oh, these are the top 5 baits, which is absolutely nonsense. So, right, let's do this for the people. Let's do a poll. Guys, listen to this one. Listen to this one. On this live feed now, what we're going to do is we're going to put in the comments below, comment below the bait company that you use, right? And if you put it in the comments, here's the thing, right? Then we'll see How many people use what bait just on this video alone? And generally, it's about 1,000 people over about a month who watch this. So we've got 1,000 people possibly saying which baits they use. And that will give us a general consensus. And I'll announce on the next live feed, right? Straw poll, right? We'll do that. So you comment on the comments below and you tell me which bait company you use. And then we'll have, at the end of that consensus, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's simple. Not on the live feed now, but on the comments. Right? Now, there we go. That's one for you. Can't complain with that, and that's not being paid for. So the whole point of this is about you guys, not about the advertising. So there's a good one for you. I like that. So you like the bait work? Right. My favourite base mixes of all time. Patchel Park quality baits. Right, big fish mix, right, soy semolina and just a fish oil, just a simple one, right. What else is there? Oh, let me think. I used to also like, what's the name of them? Big Bill's Bait Company. Was that the big fish mix? Not entirely sure. I've never really got on my Nash bait. I've always struggled on the Nash, and there's only one which Joe Obel said, I think I said it before, was good 2-man bivvy, anybody, tracker all day long. Nutribaits, that's it, Graham. Big Bill's Nutribaits, they were a good base mix as well before everybody started selling it all. Another good base mix, Quality Baits do a lot of good base mixes. Look at their website. I'll put a link in there for their website for Quality Baits, because they supply a lot of the trade, to be honest. The Edge, I'm not too sure about that one, to be honest, James. Catch 'em, but yeah, catch 'em, but they have gone. You're right there. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm looking at getting an NRG 2-man bivvy because it's cheap. So guys, I'm going to do that. I'll do a review on an NRG NGT 2-man bivvy. I'll have a look at one of them. I will make a list, mate, when they all come in, and I'll announce it on the next live feed next Saturday. It's a promise. I won't mind a Titan. It's a cost of them though, isn't it? Patchel Park's a good mix, squid and orange. Well, if you're going with your wife fishing, she could cook your tea, or you can cook hers, depends on how the arrangement works out. Just be quiet on the bank at night. Mike, I do think the Titan is quite expensive, but to be honest, it's relative to the marketing that's used for paying for the magazines to tell you what to buy. Evening Carp Fishing Dreams, good to see you. Good to see you, fella, good to see you. Is she the maid? Are you taking your wife to be the maid? But is she wearing the maid's outfit? But is it a camo maid's outfit? Too much information. Possibly. I can't believe I said that to him. Sorry, your wife might kind of slap me if you see on the bank. I do apologise. The Fox Retreat is awesome as a bivvy. Now here's another poll. Which is the best bivvy? There's another poll. Which is the best 2-man bivvy on the market? It's you guys making the decisions now. It's not about me or the magazines or who's going to be paying for this live feed. It's about you guys. Leon's Brawler system, 300 quid. It's expensive, but it's a good system. The tracker is a good system. I like tracker stuff. It's expensive, but it's good. And they'll replace it if it's faulty. They won't mess about. I've had it myself with tracker. I've had poles break. They didn't charge me for the poles. They just sent them out to me. See, I really do want the Aqua Mark 3. 300 quid though. I know, Mike. It's a lot of money. But do you know what? I really would like an Aqua bivvy. I'd love it. A 2-man Aqua bivvy. It's like the Rolls Royce, isn't it? It's my eyes. It's my opinion. Your mate's just ripped one. Well, that's not good. Cypra bivvies. I need to have a look at them as well. Was it £300? I think it was £600. Sorry, I think it was £600. You do want to pay? Bonjour, monsieur, vous, très bien. parler français pour moi. C'est not difficile for moi to parler français. About that, yeah, about that, 600 quid. Francis Books, Graham, brilliant. I'm going France with Graham. My wife might be watching this, she doesn't know yet. I forgot to tell her. Graham Rothwell. Graham, I can't believe we're going to France together. Cover you in duck fat, it'd be great. Spider Continental. I've not seen that bivvy. I'd like to have a look at it. Jason, I am grounded now, more than likely, for a week as well. Westlands Lakes from Go Outdoors. Is that a bivvy, that? One of the first Nash profiles, still going strong, old school. Good on you. One of the first bivvies I had was a Titan 2, man. Used to leak, at the porch, used to drop down and fill it with water and leak in badly. So Kev Ellis, brilliant work. So Mike said, if you want to watch some videos, have a look at Kev Ellis. In fact, Mike, drop the link into the comments, find it, go onto the right hand side of his YouTube channel, click the link, put the link in below for people to see that. Mike, that's a good call. So let's have a look at Mike's stuff. In fact, when you put the link at, I'll have a look at it. I'll have a look at it too, Mike. Cheers, that's good. That. Where are you going in France? Graham has booked a private lake, which has got fish. Graham, they got £70 or something, £60, £70. I'm guessing I'm the one's going to be going to the shop because I have to speak French to people. But that's another story. I know, I can't. That'll be a good vlog, won't it? Going on the ferry. I'm not sure how we're going yet. I'll make sure I'll have some sprouts before I go and share the van with everybody. They'll love it. The scented ginger smell. They'd love it in that kind of like a fart in a spacesuit, won't they? See, the Union Jack was a good aqua bivvy. Kev Ellis videos a top draw. I'll have a look at that. I didn't even know he existed, to be honest. I'll have a look at Kev Ellis's videos because it's about a community, isn't it? Good Bladden Hall in April. Any good? I'll be doing a vlog at Baden Hall. I always get it wrong. I'd like to go to Rainbow Lakes as well, Mike, to be honest. I'd like to do that. But it's time. But my business is changing. I'm currently in the process of putting my business, my blinds business, online, and I'm going to be opening, well, I've already opened it, a video production company, so I'll have time to go to there, hopefully. No, Mike, it's a pleasure. Hijacking, this is what YouTube's about. It's not about individuals, Mike, it's about everybody. And if you think you're going to do YouTube to be famous, then you're a nut job. It's about everybody. It's about people. And the only way you get people to subscribe is they have an affinity with you, Mike, or the other vlogger, whoever it is. And we do things for you, not for us. And if you're doing YouTube to be famous and you're doing the live feed to be famous, you need help. Mike, I will definitely give a look at those videos 100%. Because I'm not arrogant to think that I'm the only person on YouTube. Also, when you do the live feeds, the other people could be doing live feeds now, but, you know, you'll watch it after. More the better, Dean. Exactly right. It's all about more the better. And now, here's the funny thing. We've currently got 45 people in the room. That's not the end of it. When you look at how many people are coming, it'll be hundreds of people coming. Within about 2 weeks, it's thousands of people. That's how it works. What does Greg Ellis come under YouTube? I don't know, because Mike's going to put the link there. See, Graham, even Graham Rowlands have watched it. You know, I've not seen him yet. I want to see these videos. Mine aren't the best in the world. I've got a lot of learning to do. Loads of learning to do. Because I'm not we're learning. Kev Ellis, not Greg. Kev Ellis. Sorry about that. I'll have a look at that one. There's not many really good ones out there, though, is there? Best runs water in the northwest, Manchester Carpet, Turner's Pool in Macclesfield. Not big, but the best one in the northwest. You'll get loads of fish, loads. Winkle in Macclesfield, that's where it is. See, somebody put the link up for Kev Price, which is Kev's channel. Somebody put it up on, even on here, so people can go and have a look at that. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe my channel. If you don't watch this before, press the bell button and let's have a chat, communicate with each other. So, one of my videos has done over 2,000 people watched it. That's amazing. Ghost of Thor, really good. It is a good one, but it's not as good as Turners for Runswater. There we go, over 20 singles a day. You'll get, the bobbins will be flying even when it's the middle of winter on that place. Don't get paid for that. Listen, why keep on saying in my videos I don't get paid? If you don't actually announce that, you can get in trouble under the license of YouTube. See, I also like some of the guys in the industry who do some videos. You know, I like the Fox videos. I like, there's quite a few. Yeah, there's quite a few. I like, you know, some of the Cordy videos are alright. I like watching them, even though they sell you stuff. I don't mind watching them. Small fish in there, I think that's what he said, because I missed the feed. Right, I've only got 10 minutes left to go, because I don't want to jump all over doing this all night long, because it's not about me, it's about you guys, and there's other people who you can go and watch as well. John Tosh is great. I like John Tosh's videos. John Tosh is very good at what he does. He sells himself short. Not only that, he's a bloody brilliant angler as well. Apart from the Birmingham accent, that's his only downfall, and you'll laugh about that, John, won't you? He's really good, and he kind of plays. Do you know what? John Tosh, if it only takes one bite, is a very dark horse, because he does these simple little videos that I love to death, but he's a very good angler. You've got a flashing torch, can't fish in dreams. Screaming. Yeah, Screaming Delkins. I haven't watched these for a while, but this is the real long videos, aren't they? About an hour. So I won't really watch an hour video. Oh, just spilt the brew all over me. I won't watch those videos for like kind of an hour. I just won't do it. I've got too many things in my life to do and sit there watching a YouTube video. Hence why I only usually do mine about 15 minutes or so. Fancy a good night on this Boundary Park? No, I don't like Boundary Park. Flesh touch. What do you mean? Screaming Delkins. Yeah, really funny. Never did add over the £11 through mints for runs of 20. £11, £14 used to be the biggest fish in there, to be honest. David Wright. You do take something from all the Fox. David, you do take something from all the Fox videos. You take something from this value. The reason why you guys watch videos is, one, the person doing it, and value you get from it. What you can improve your fishing from. Not to what tackle you bought. And this is where they make so much of a mistake. Tackle companies think you're going to watch a video and go and buy the products. Not necessarily. You'll watch other people and see which is the best for you. And you may buy something from them. Flesh torch from Ann Summers. Don't even know what that is. Don't go in Ann Summers. She won't let me. I'll get arrested. So, which guys are going to do the videos this year? Anybody else going to... I'm going on Wednesday is the start of the equipment vlog that I'm going to be doing for 3 months. Which guys are going to start to do their own videos? And don't forget, put the bait companies down so we can count the baiting companies, and next Saturday we can see the top 5. The top 5. Let's see about that. Let's see who's the top 5. You know, let's do it properly, because... magazines, I hate magazines. Hey, funny thing, guys, do you know what they've all done? They've all unfollowed me on Twitter. I wonder why. Open to do more, just open to get out, Dean. We'll just go and get it done, Dean. Totally agree, Carl. Yeah, 10 to 15 minutes blogs are best, I think so. Just get out. I didn't see the comment. I was too busy just chatting nonsense. And the other thing about YouTube as well, don't take yourself seriously, right? A lot of people who think doing YouTube is about, let's say, you can face it, can break a camera. So do I. I'm not the best looking guy in the world. Look at me. That's why they won't let me in Ann Summers. Do some videos, Manchester Kappa. Just do them. Just click on the link below. On the right hand side, there's a little V arrow, and it'll go down to comments, and just click on the comments. I think a good time for a video is about 12 minutes. Between 12 and 19 minutes. Anything past that's too much. Ah, thanks. I'm not going to go to bed with you though, mate. Any good points and videos, be you. The most important thing about videos is just be you. Here's the golden tip, right? That sounds wrong in all levels. But just look into the lens. If you look into the lens of the camera and don't look away and don't go like this all the time, engage with people. Now, the other tip as well is you look at the lens, editing, message me, I'll go through it. Golden ginger tip, exactly. Now, the other thing about doing this, right? Look into the lens. It's that simple. But always remember, guys, even though there's 40 odd people here, there's only ever one person watching a smartphone, because 93% of people watch on the smartphones. Tight lines, good to see you, fella. Now, here's the thing. So if you look into the lens and just speak to one person only and say, good to see you again, you'll always be successful. If you say, guys, you're failing because there's only one person watching. Exactly, 93%. Now, get YouTube Buddy on your YouTube videos and you see how many people watch what. And the funny thing is, if you do fishing videos, do not worry about catching fish, because as soon as you put a fish on the videos, people start watching and they go past the fish and they watch the information that's value to them, because watching somebody hold a fish has got no value to you. Try not to be something that you're not. Exactly right. Be yourself. Be yourself. That's the golden rule. Easy. Right, guys. I'll give you a little tip. Right? A little tip. Right? Now, forget... Right, yeah. Well, here's a tip, right? How many times do you walk up to somebody at a bus stop and you chat to them? It's the same thing. You look them in the eye. Now, think the lens is the eye, and look straight into the lens and speak to them. And don't worry about what your hands do, because when you speak to somebody, naturally you use your hands, all right? Catch you next time. Good to see you, Alex. And while you're talking in front of the camera like I'm doing now, just look straight into the lens like you're speaking to a person. Now, you don't go up to that person in the bus stop and you go, hey, mate, how are you doing? Not quite sure what to do with my hands, right? Don't worry about your actions, what you're doing. Just be you. That's the biggest tip you can ever do in front of a camera. Just look at the lens and speak to people. Yeah, but the bird at the bus stop's still interesting. It depends what you do with your hands. See, I've never watched this video about Terry Earn. He's a good storyteller, but I haven't physically met him, watched any of his information, or watched the video, so I wouldn't know. I couldn't comment on it. 2.5 minutes, then Leon's on. 7 o'clock, Leon Bartrop is on, and he's does a brilliant live feed. Better than mine, more people watch it. Get the thumbs up, guys. Get the thumbs up. Be great. Subscribe, press that bell button. Fish, how you feel? Vlog, how you feel? And remember to be real. Good tip. I will listen, can't see, I will watch it. I'll have a look at it. Guys, I promise I'll watch it. When I've got time to watch it, I'll watch it. You know, I will watch it. See you again, Dean. Good to see you. Thanks. Good to see you. Good to see you, guys. Yeah, I don't know if I meant to say anything or not, to be honest, Mike. I'll have a look at the terrier, and I will do. Leon is now live. He's live now. So it's good to see you. Are you a racist? I'm ginger. I'm not allowed to be. Good to see you, William. Good to see you. Leon is on now, guys. So get yourself over to Leon Bartrop's channel. If you press this bell button, you'll get a notification that's just come up. It's live. Great. Good to see you. I'm not a star. I'm just a human being, same as everybody else. See you again. Good to see you, James. Good to see you. Go over to Leon's channel and have a look at that. Am I a virgin? I've got 3 kids, so yes, I am a virgin. Right, guys. Time to go. I'm currently gone an hour in. It's good to see you again, and enjoy. And thank you very much for coming into the live feed. Without you, it wouldn't have happened. Okay, and I am a clone, guy. I am a clone, guys. The clone is now going. All right. See you soon. See you next time. And this is a live feed, and it is what it is. And really, guys, it's a pleasure. Garen Rowland, see you later. James, see you later. It's good to see you. We've currently got 30 seconds of saying goodbyes, and I'm going to go. Night from Middleton, night from Oldham. Exactly, Mike. Thank you. Crispy Carper. See you, Willie.